In a courtroom where justice often feels like a formality, one woman dared to speak the truth, even if it meant standing alone. Scene 1, the judge calls order. Judge Daniels. Miss Morgan, you may proceed with your closing argument. Claire Morgan, firmly. Thank you, Your Honor. Scene 2, Claire steps forward. Claire, passionate. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury. What if it were you? What if it were your child? Your family? Your future on the line? Today, you're not just deciding a verdict. You're deciding whether we, as a society, still believe in truth even when it's inconvenient, even when it challenges power. Cut to jury listening. Claire, emotional. The evidence is clear. My client, Marcus Hill, is not the criminal they want you to believe he is. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time. And because he had no money, no influence, and yes, the wrong skin color, he was an easy target. Scene 3, judge looks on intently. Claire, turning to the judge. Your Honor, you once told me when I was an intern here. You can lose a case, Claire, but never lose your voice. I haven't forgotten that. Scene 4, Claire turns back to jury. Claire, with intensity. The prosecution had no fingerprints, no motive, no eyewitness placing Marcus at the scene. All they had was assumption. Assumption dressed up as fact. And now you, the jury, are being asked to turn that assumption into a conviction. Background music rises, tension builds. Claire, final plea. Justice isn't about punishing the easy target. Justice is about standing for the truth, even when it's hard. I ask you not for sympathy, but for clarity. Don't let a young man's life be the cost of our comfort. Return a verdict of not guilty. Scene 5, silence in the courtroom. Narrator, voiceover. The courtroom held its breath. Not because Claire shouted, but because she reminded them of who they were supposed to be. Scene 6, Judge Daniels nods slightly. Judge Daniels. The jury will now deliberate. Scene 7, later, the verdict is read. Bailiff. Has the jury reached a verdict? Jury foreman. We have, Your Honor. We find the defendant not guilty. Scene 8, Marcus Hill cries in relief. Claire closes her eyes, overwhelmed. Narrator, voiceover. In a system stacked against the silent, one voice echoed louder than injustice. And that voice